how profound it is! The water god runs deep and silent. It seeks no lofty voice, yet sustains all living things. A single drop falls, wearing through the hardest stone. 100 rivers flow together, merging into a vast, invisible force. Humans, perceiving water as soft, often deem it trivial. Little do they know that this very softness is the true path to longevity. From its high mountain source, it winds through rocky gorges. It bends and yields its form, yet never alters its essence. Upon meeting an abyss, it transforms into a deep, fathomless current. Crossing the plains, it becomes a crystal clear, flowing stream. When roaring in fury, water becomes a raging tide. When gentle and calm, it nurtures all, both near and far. Farmers look to the heavens for rain, yet they also look to the water below. When the irrigation ditches fill the fields and paddies come alive with hope. With the season of favorable waters, golden grain piles high in the courtyards. The entire village rejoices as if celebrating a festival in early winter. For not a single grain of rice exists apart from the breath of water. Thus, the benevolence of the water god is as boundless as the seas and rivers. Water has carried ships safely across 1,000 rapids and falls, yet it has also capsized vessels amidst the fury of a sudden storm. Grace and power reside within the very same current. Depending on the human heart, one meets with either fortune or calamity. Those who align with the way harness the flow to advance. Those who defy the heavens are easily swept away into oblivion. In ancient texts, the sages offer this wisdom, that water is a more skillful force than any weapon of war. It boasts no sharp edge, yet it erodes all things in existence. It relies on no brute strength, yet it conquers the arrogant and proud. That the soft can triumph over the hard. This is a profound mystery. Only by humbling oneself can one endure and last forever. The water god also serves to mirror the true nature of the world. A single ring of moonlight reflects the depths of 1,000 layers below. A person standing by the riverbank gazes at their own reflection and suddenly perceives the accumulated dust of worldly cares they have carried for so long. Water speaks no words, yet it reveals the unvarnished truth. That mirror is clearer and more instructive than 1,000 moral precepts. There are times when the battlefield reeks of blood and the smoke of war. It is the river itself that washes away the traces of war. Old bones and blood drift away into the realm of ceaseless change, allowing fresh green grass to sprout once more on distant shores. The waters flow on as if to remind those who come after that all rise and fall, in the end, turn merely to silt. Yet should one relying on power block the stream or fill the creek, cleaving mountains and forcing the river's course solely for private gain, the pent-up waters will inevitably burst their banks in a massive flood. A single moment of reversal is enough to topple a fortress or palace, for the way of heaven tolerates no injustice or oppression. The vital pulse of life through all eternity must flow with equity. Then too, there are the tears falling from a mother's eyes, saltier than the myriad silver waves upon the open sea. A single drop holds within it 1,000 years of suffering and humiliation. It flows in silence, yet weighs as heavy as the very earth and sky. Only one who truly comprehends the water within the human heart can realize that cherishing the people is life's foremost duty. The river spirit still conceals many a dormant golden scales rise to the surface, shaking even the royal throne. The rivers and mountains of Vietnam endure thanks to the spirit of these waters, even as the waves beyond never cease their restless surge. As the tale draws to a close, the sound of oars echoes by the deserted shore. A lone boat vanishes into the blue-gray mist. Upon the water's surface, the deeds of heroes still shimmer. In the depths below, the profound laws of survival and demise still permeate. He who knows how to reflect upon himself, just as a river guards its source, ensures that future generations will still find cool, fresh water to drink. I beg of you, traveler crossing the bridge, do not scorn the tiny drop. Do not in your arrogance block the path of the 100 rivers. Learn from the water to be yielding yet never weak, to humble oneself yet never lose one's integrity of heart. The book of history is closed, yet the reeds along the bank still stir with waves, as if the river spirit were still breathing amidst the boundless expanse.